guys, it's Jen Nieto from the Pixie Post, and I'm back with, yes, you guessed it, the full moon card reading for May 18th. And I'm just sitting here with my lovely beverage, my hot tea, which I always like. Let your light shine. I love this cup. I love inspirational mugs. And you know I'm all about the inspirational stuff from all the posts I do on social media. I really found this full moon fascinating. They all have their own special meaning, as well as the new moons. But this full moon is called the blue flower moon, or it's also called big leaf in some cultures. And this is a moon that we will not see again until August 2021. And depending on where you live and what areas of the world you're in, it will appear really blue, or in some areas it might find a tint of blue, but there'll be some kind of form of color to it. It's really, really cool. And this full moon has a lot of different meanings. It actually kind of gets me excited for the next 2 weeks, because a lot of us have been doing a lot of transmuting, a lot of going within ourselves to get rid of the old energy. And I feel like I'm repeating myself because I say that in almost every reading, but it's an ongoing process. So I think we're always doing that on one level or another. But this one is about cultivating your passions and your desires, going within yourself and making your goals and your dreams happen, really getting clarity on what it is you want out of your life. And it doesn't matter what walk of life you're from. It's the little and the big dreams are all important. It's what makes life worth living. So if there's something you've been kind of pausing on or unsure of, the next 2 weeks are the weeks to look within yourself and do this. And it's also about fertility. Now, it's not just about children and getting pregnant and that kind of thing. It's also about fertility to new ideas and new projects, or to new beginnings in your life. It could be a move, or just making something happen that you haven't done yet. And it really expresses the power of now, being in the present moment. And also, that will transfer to abundance. And again, that's in all different forms. So who doesn't need that? So, so we're going to see what the cards have to say about this and how it will expand on these beautiful meanings and what we have in store. So let's dive right in. As always, I'm using my Moonology Oracle cards. I got the little guidebook here. I refer to this once in a while if I want a little more depth to some of the cards. And some, as you've seen from my other readings, are pretty self-explanatory. As I shuffle the cards, as always, I do a 3-card draw. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for your support. But I will put in a disclaimer. I am not a psychic. I'm not a guru. I'm not a mind reader. And I'm definitely not a professional. I really enjoy doing this. And I've been on my spiritual journey for about, I would say, 3 to 4 years now. And it really has given me the gift to be able to tap into the universe's energy, as well as to my angelic spirit guides. So that's what I use to channel the messages the universe wants us to know. And in this case, also, I am able to tap into the moon energy. So the moon cycles, new, full, and all in between, do affect us in a lot of ways, in ways we're not even aware of. It affects Gaia, it affects the world, it affects the waters, I mean, just everything. And the more aligned we are with ourselves and with the cycles, the better off we are. So, all right, let's do this. All right, hey, kind of a weird. It's flowing, but it's still pausing a little. It's like life itself. All right. Okay. All right, let's try this and see what happens. I'm a little excited. Okay. I'm liking this already. Wow. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, the first card is actually kind of a familiar one. We've had this a couple of times. Is meditate and contemplate. the new moon in Pisces. Now, I really like this card because a lot of us are in such a fast-paced, go, go, go type of lifestyle, including myself. And this really gives us a message to stop, be in the present moment, take a moment to clear your mind, whether it is meditating or praying or journaling or just being outside and taking a breath. And this is where I was kind of saying earlier that looking within and getting clarity on what's important. Because right now we need to get focused. We need to clear our minds of the garbage that our ego feeds us all the time. We need to prioritize in our minds and our hearts what is important, what is good for us, what is actually feeding and nourishing our souls, and any dreams that we've left on the table that we haven't even tried to do anything with. So the time is now to do this. What I'm trying to get in the habit of, and I'll let you guys know on the progress of it, is to meditate, even if it's like 10 minutes a day. I'll be honest, there are times I kind of go in cycles. Sometimes I really meditate for a while and just chill and really get in touch with my inner self and really get connected and grounded. And other times my mind is going 5 million different directions. I'm a multitasker at heart, and I have attention span of a gnat. I just can't calm down enough to be able to focus on meditation for more than 5 to 10 minutes. And I used to kind of beat up on myself about that. I know there are a lot of you out there who want to meditate, and you're just like, well, I can't do it. I can't sit here and, and it's okay. I'm realizing it's okay. I can go day to day, as long as I have something in place that works for me. Sometimes it's music. That's my meditation. I'll listen to music, and a lot of the times I'll get a lot of ideas. I'll get a lot of inspiration from just music alone, in inspirational music or positive music. And sometimes ideas will come to me like I'm taking a shower, and it's like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Why didn't I think about that? Because I'm not worried about everything else. I'm just doing my thing, and an idea comes to my head. So basically, I digress, but basically this is what it's telling you to do. You probably have a lot of ideas and things you want to do and get to, and dreams you want to make happen, and you have all the intention of starting to do that, but you never get around to it. So this is a time to focus on what you want to do, and then kind of make a casual plan to take action. Taking action is the next step, but you can't take action until you clarify what you want in your life, what you want to happen, what are your goals, what are your dreams, and also clear your mind of the old energy that doesn't serve you anymore. It's like, come on now, we gotta stop letting that hold us back. And I'm not trying to sound sassy or anything, but it's one of those things I've been slapped in the face a few times spiritually lately, because I'm dealing with stuff at the moment, as we always are, and that's never a new thing. And I'm thinking, why did I procrastinate on this? Or why didn't I do this? And until it got to this point. And it's really interesting because a stressful situation I'm in, I'm noticing in hindsight, it's like, that was the kick in the butt I needed to get things done and eliminate old energy and get closure. It's also, this is another way to actually evaluate, not obsess or beat yourself up, but just take note of certain reactions you might have had that you realize later, wait a minute, why did I react like that? Why did I do it this way when I really should have done it this way? It's basically taking stock of, okay, that's how it made me feel, and okay, now I can figure out a way to resolve this within myself. And I've been doing a lot of that lately, and there have been some good shifts. I still have a ways to go, but I think a lot of people on a spiritual journey like I am feel that, oh, once I transmute everything, all the work's done. No, that's not true. I know from personal experience, it's a continual process. We don't just ascend or get better overnight. Nothing happens overnight. It's just basically putting in the work, but also finding that balance and nourishing your soul with meditation and other things that bring you joy in life. It could be people, or it could be music, it could be food, in moderation, of course. So that is the main message coming in right now. Is full force. I feel it. And I totally am going to start doing this more, because I feel like there's a rebirth of a lot of things coming. There's a lot of inspiration about to happen that actually is going to come to fruition, I should say. And that's where the abundance will come in. And that's where everything that I mentioned in the beginning of the video will come in. But first, we got to get clarity. Okay. That's it for the first card. Whew, I'm feeling the energy on that. This second card actually kind of coincides with the first card, which is very interesting. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Here we go again. The universe is giving us a little nudge. It's like, okay, girl, you're ready. This kind of goes with what I would say. Get out of your own way. Just do it. If you're going to begin, begin. And sometimes it gets scary. Sometimes you just have to do it. I mean, because if you stay comfortable and predictable and just go, oh, well, that sounds awesome and I would love to do this, but it's a little scary and I just, I'll just kind of stay over here. Of course, everything's scary. Look, when I made my first video, I was freaking out. I just thought, oh my God, everybody's going to be judging me. And yeah, of course, people are going to judge. I mean, whatever. But I was really worried about what people thought of me. And I think that's totally human response, of course. But now it's like, you know what? That if somebody doesn't like my videos, that's okay. This is not for everybody. But as long as there's respect there, it's good. But they can watch something else, and I love them anyway. So basically, this is just a weird example, but step out of your comfort zone. What have you got to lose? Because if you fail, don't worry about it. I always jokingly say in my STEAM community, I failed my way to success. I've had plenty of failures. I'm sure I'll have plenty of failures again. But it's basically not letting your failures stop you. Because if you don't fail, what's that old quote? If you don't fail, you never tried. And it's so true. It is so true. Because you never want to go through life wondering what if. So this is your sign to step out of your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be huge. You don't have to go streaking through the night, to be funny. But, you just, if you want to do videos, do it. You have absolutely nothing to lose. You really don't. Because if it doesn't work out, that's okay. Next, just move on to the next thing. And eventually you'll find that niche. If it's not a career or hobby thing, if it's one of those, you get social anxiety. I'm a very social person, but sometimes I do get social anxiety. If I'm among people I know or familiar with, I have an easier time. When it's people I don't really know, I kind of push myself to introduce myself or talk a little bit, because if I don't, I would just sit there and I won't say anything. And I've always been like that. People who know me know I'm like that, but a lot of people don't believe me because I don't shut up a lot of the time. But, it's just one of those things. And I think it's just pushing yourself to do what you're dreaming of and what you would like to be a part of. So that's why it coincides with meditate, contemplate, because this is where it begins, but this is the next step. So take the next step. Okay. And I this third card made me laugh because I did a 1-card draw, I think it was a week ago, I want to say, roughly. And I posted on social media, and this is exact same card. And I probably had my readings, too. A new start is coming by the new moon. Boom. And it's really, really interesting because this time the energy I feel in it is the universe is kind of saying, hello, a new start is coming. Let's do our work. It's nudging us. There's a big nudging. For a lot of us already took heed to that message, so we're all in progress of doing that. But it's really nudging the people who haven't taken action or haven't fully believed in themselves. It all starts within, and you are no less than anyone else. You have the power to bring great things to this world. And it doesn't have to be this huge billboard, firework exploding, TV event type of thing. It can be something very small that creates a ripple effect. Because every little action or word we say affects someone else, whether we realize it or not. And a new start is coming, and I feel a lot of powerful positive energy from this time. But the universe is saying you need to take action. You need to work on the better version of yourself because you have a lot of things to bring to the table. And you won't miss out on things, but you may not get as many because you don't want to miss out on your own happiness. You want to be able to enjoy a full, happy life, regardless of where you're from, who you are, and maybe it's also a chance to change and right some wrongs as well. That's where a new start is coming. Maybe there's a relationship or a situation that you didn't handle that well, or that you wished you had done differently to have a more positive outcome. If it's meant to be changed, this is the time to do it. Also, there's some situations you can't change. Some things happen for a reason, and you can't change it. You just have to go forward. That could be your new start. It's having closure on that. Even if it's closure for yourself, you may not have closure in the situation itself, but basically making amends in your own mind, saying, okay, this is what it is. Sending love to that situation and making that choice to move forward and have a good life. And again, like I said earlier, it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does need action. It needs you. And this is the time to do it. But this is not me just saying it from my other readings. This is the time. This is the time. So they want me to emphasize that. That full moon is going to be full force. And there's an energy change happening where we're all going to be more connected, even though we are connected, but we're going to be more so, going to be a little more aware and a little more powerful as far as bringing good to the world. There's a lot of, I don't want to say negative energy, but a lot of energy working to shift things, and we are the light. We're here for a reason, and we're here to transmute that darkness to light in our own way. It's not to get too spiritual as far as we have to do all these weird spiritual things, nothing crazy. It's just working on yourself and making a good life for yourself. That is enough. You are enough. And you are here for a reason. Okay. So yeah, that's the card reading. Again, I'm a little all over the place, but there is a very continuous message in this, is to gain focus and clarity. Even if it takes a little time, invest in yourself, take that time, write it down. That works for a lot of people, even if you're not used to doing that. Bullet journal, just take a piece of notepad, paper, whatever, Write down what's important to you, what you're grateful for already. Gratitude is always an important key to that. And then what you would like to see happen or change or manifest, if you will. And then contemplate on that, reflect on it, but then take that next step, take action. Even if it's just taking one step at a time, one step a day or one step a week, but do it and do it continually and be persistent and just know you're enough. That's all. That's the underlying theme. You are enough. As long as you work on yourself, you're doing great things. Okay, so anyway, before I ramble and repeat, I have also the power card, which is always on the bottom of the deck. This time I'm going to use the same deck. I'm not going to use a separate one. So I'm feeling this should all be strictly the Moonology deck. I don't know what's on the bottom, so I'm going to show it to you, and we'll see what it has to say. And the power card can have different meanings for different people. Sometimes literal, sometimes figuratively, or on a spiritual level. So whatever you get from the card reading I just did and the power card is whatever you get from it. There's no right or wrong. It's whatever resonates with you. So, okay. Oops. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Okay. Well, for me personally, that means what I've been working hard on lately is going to come to fruition. It can mean so many different things, the obvious thing. But, and notice that it's a pink moon, like it was in April. Remember that? If you don't remember that, I'll link the April reading for that. That's interesting. Well, there you have it. All right, everyone. That's my card reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. Again, I'm sorry if I'm a little all over the place. I just got off work and I have a crazy work week this week. But I want to make sure I got this out to you because I love doing these readings. I'm kind of have my eye on another deck, but right now I'm going to hold off because this deck, out of all of them, have resonated with me a lot more probably the past month or so. So you're going to continue to see this card deck in my Oracle card readings here and there. I try to vary it up a little bit, whatever feels right to use that week. So, yeah. And I'll have the link below so you guys, if any of you want to check this out, I got this on Amazon. It's great. So, it's definitely worth it. It's like maybe $20, if that. Probably less. And there's a book that goes with it as well. So I'll link both there. The book is the next thing I want to get. So anyway, I love you guys. You are my inspiration. You keep this channel going. Please click like and subscribe if you're not already. That's what helps this channel grow. And as always, my usual reminder, shine your inner light because you are worthy. Namaste. Can I do this right? Do you think I'll get through this without an error? Probably not, but let's try it. Let's just see what happens. Yeah. You know what? Oh, crap. Resurgence, baby. Resurgence. I didn't use that word in the reading when I was going to because I could not say that word. And now that I'm not saying it, I can say it. God, I don't even know what I'm talking about. God, I wish my brain would catch up with my mouth. That would be awesome. Okay, what? Don't mess with me now, camera. That works. And there's a giant ass bug on my floor. What the hell is that? That's a blooper city today. Now Porky Pig is back. Oh my god. What the hell are you? You're huge. No obsessive, compulsive, crazy stuff. Like, I just want to eat 100 hamburgers today. And, you know, don't eat hamburgers, but you know what I mean. So, oh God, this is going down the toilet real fast. So, as always, I'm using my Moonology Oracle cards guidebook. Guidebook. Wait, really? You just stay on that side. I'll stay on mine. Look. It's snap out of your cover. Snap out of your. But it's basically not letting you. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe I'm Porky Pig's sister or something. I don't know.